So welcome back to map 3, Sitto versus XT in the IGL semi-final here on Level Up TV with me, Disrepute, and Navor. Teams remain the same: Rick Mage, Flash, Zyrinx, Dimitri, wins FRS, Wit, and Gerpa. That's Sitto, followed by XT. We're following FRS off the start, getting a lovely spawn for a shotgun and mega straight off the bat, no pressure, railgun in hand. Gotta be careful he doesn't get caught out. He had to hit that shot, really. Well, that's just only a machine gun. Normally see teams set up the quad pretty early on this map as well, and looks like that's no different here. Look, it's a very early quad spawn. They're waiting for a stack player to grab it. Gerpo had a little bit of army, I think, but not quite as much health. Goes through first. Of course, you have to be careful going through the doorway, not ambush, but often the first quad, it's not really something to worry about too much. Red armor picked now by the quad and moving through to this lightning gun area will be an area you want to take control of, considering the weapon that spawns there. Also, if we get in on this yellow,
rail.
Nice. And 5 seconds to go until there's mega spawns as well. So that's a really, really effective quad run there.
Yeah, it's, of course, yeah, he does know mega time, I guess, or heard it.
So they should be pretty happy with their start, 8-1 XT.
Yeah, certainly a nice start to have. And considering on DM20, it's clearly a favoured start for Sitto.
I'm a little bit surprised it was the map chosen by Sitto, actually, considering it was XT's home map for quite a long while.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's any real advantage for XT on this map, for sure, but maybe Purgatory would have been a better pick, but then again, it's not like XT are weak on that map either. As I said, hard sometimes to pick the third map.
And of course, Sitto, strong team on this map as well, so 10 frag margin shouldn't be too much to pull back 30 seconds before the quad. Often see the team setting up this early. It's not a last second grab quad. Switch around a little bit, have a look at Zyrinx. He's in the quad area with a couple of teammates. Lightning gun support, shotgun route is blocked off. They haven't got right in the doorways, and XT are coming in. Nice rail shots. He does hit. Needs to connect with this next one. Misses it. Wins comes out on top. It's going to be another XT quad, not a stacked one this time at all.
Nobody can get on that red.
Oh,
Can he? No.
Good defensive play, actually. Good grab and run.
Yeah, very nice. Important to keep that away from the quad, even if it does mean sacrificing your life in a situation like that.
Oh no! Wit won't be happy with himself there.
Be happy with that one.
Yeah, it does get the avenging kill. But that quad run, I mean, he will. Yeah, anybody that does that, you're going to be so angry with yourself. 4 frags, the margin now. They brought it back a little bit. Sitto.
Yeah, I think they're starting to get in on that railgun more.
I think Italians do have a history of being very strong railers. Sitto no different. Yep. But you can say that probably about every country.
Excellent.
Or can.
2 frag margin, 50 seconds before quad as we see 3 Sitto players up there. Now, why would they be up there for?
Well, I mean, it's early, but it's not terribly early. I mean, they weren't there just to set it up that early. They were just passing through, but, you know, they'll be setting it up in the next few seconds or so, I imagine, because Rick Mage is absolutely stacked. No reason not to get in there early and let his teammates defend him. Look, destroyed because nobody is there.
Did a fair bit of damage as well, that's the sad thing about it. XT have had all the quads so far. Let's see if Flash can get in here and grab this one. Diop is not too healthy, but his teammates are there before Sitto managed to turn up, and look, they're picking up the frags. Look at that, that's a brilliant kill, and now Wins has got the quad and he's a real threat.
Red's up. This time there's no one there to steal it.
Oh,
Almost.
Zyrix almost grabbed it. I think it's just blocked off by, who was it, Gerpa's rocket? Ever so slightly pushed back from it. Wins for that LG ammo. A little bit over-aggressive there.
Yeah, but would have been difficult to escape. You know, if he'd have tried to escape towards Red Armor via the little corridor, quite easily would have been LG'd in the back, I think.
Flash getting a nice series of frags there, aggressing on this red room. It is up on its spot. Might want to just rail. It does rail. Did that player pick it? Not quite sure, but
Interesting to note whether or not they picked it. Yeah, I mean, he was railed after he picked it. You know, it would have been actually better for him if he'd have been railed just before the pickup. It was whip, and
wow, look at the rocket damage he took there from what seemed like nowhere from his point of view.
are we watching whip?
We are watching whip.
You know, it's quite surprising how many kills they've just picked up around that mega area.
Yeah, Sitto perhaps just getting a bit too eager. Wow, look at that. I mean, what the hell? I don't know why you go so aggressive against a couple of raiders. Up and bounce pad. It's like XT moving in, trying to secure this quad zone again. They've been pretty sharp on the power-ups on this map so far. It's actually 3-0 on those power-ups. 2 of them at least full run time in terms of the amount of time the quad's been carried. Zyrix to move around the back though. Takes out 1. Needs a bit of support here because he's only got a railgun. Wins good dodging. Let's see Rick Mage with a shaft. Is Zyrix going to grab it and then get... Oh my god, what a great rail. Rick Mage is going to be the guy with this quad.
See him checking the corners because there's obviously prime ambush spots.
Whoa! Does just dodge that rocket.
Managed to take 2 plasma bolts then as well.
He didn't grab the LG ammo, decided to not waste a second doing that, looking for the frags instead with his shotgun.
Yeah, and this is good quad run. It's really bringing the game back closely, and XT gonna have to be careful. But I do think, you know, it's a decent quad run, but it didn't end in a great place. And I still think XT have got control of the red, so maybe he could have changed his route slightly to try and clear that red out a bit.
Yeah, because even if you're not going to control it yourself in your tactical play, you do want to put the opposition out of their comfort zone, out of their primary positions.
Bit of a weird rail.
Went for a predictive rail there, I think. I mean, you could hear the player going to jump across, and normally you would place a rocket there. Just being a little bit arrogant there, going for the rail shot. Take a lot of plasma damage if he keeps peeking there. Has to back off. Switch around a little bit. Flash 50-20 on the stack. 3 XD players moving in. Take out Dimitri with that machine gun. It's so close.
Yeah, it's an early setup, but you know, we're the right thing to do.
Gerpa's got
to get your
30
positioning
armor.
right, and it's so difficult to get into this quad with good positioning.
Yeah, that worked out pretty well because Gerpa went back for that red. As long as he doesn't get shot, he's going to be in a massive stack position. 10 seconds to go before quad. Got to be careful as they move in high. Oh my god, look at this! 3 of them with shafts. 3!
Not often you'll see that.
They've been farming that lightning gun out really effectively. Then quad's still in its spot.
Oh, look at this.
Got a point of view on it. Gerpa.
It was FRS who really saved the day with his rockets there and allowed Gerpa to get in and get this quad.
52% LG for Gerpa. Use that really effectively again. Another couple of frags. 5 frags off this quad. And really, I mean, this amount of quad frags you don't often see on this map. You really don't.
And you know, Sitto had managed to tie the game up within the last minute or so. All of a sudden they've just surged ahead again, XT. Although there's still only 5 frags of difference, so...
Yeah, it's not insurmountable for sure. Really close and cagey game. This is of course the semi-final and the deciding map, so...
Yeah, neither team wants to overcommit and make a mistake and throw away a large frag lead early. They're only coming up to the halfway point, 20 seconds.
still following Flash playing around this yellow area. He's got the rocket launcher, shotgun, lightning gun to utilise again. We see no real pressure on that lightning gun position from XT.
Man, we saw in the last quad 4 lightning guns in the hands of sitto. I mean, that's rare to see that on any map. Very dangerous to allow that to happen as well.
Flash trying to give away his lightning gun to Zyrinx. Actually, let's switch around to Zyrinx then. He must be... Well, he's not even got armour compared to Flash, so shows there is some kind of priority of weapons between the players there. Did pick up the Mega, but now they've got to make it back into that room. Okay. Tell you what, that was an important rail hit by FRS there. And look, he's in a great ambush position, take out Flash.
Brilliant.
Rick Mage hasn't even noticed him.
Yeah. Unlucky to be taken out by grenades, but great work by FRS.
Quad picked up by Wins. Plenty of LG ammo up for grabs there. Needs a teammate to go and grab that LG. Doesn't want to just leave it around.
Good move by Wins. So often you'd see a quad stay there, just wasting time on one kill.
Was there actually a player there? Oh my god,
Yeah,
he's
there
taken
was.
out.
Yeah. Unlucky there. He had 3 people to go up against, all at different angles.
Yeah, I mean, he just seemed to just lose all his health and armour just so quickly there. Really wasn't anything he could have done.
But I still really like the decision. I mean, he could have spent, 5 or 6 extra seconds just trying to get that 1 kill in the shotgun room, but instead of doing that, he went straight and grabbed the red and then moved out towards the LG, which, he did die, but it was still the exact right thing to do.
Again, sitto look like they're going to get a free LG pickup. I'm surprised as XT haven't really pressured them too much there. I mean, they are in the lead though, so if you don't prioritise the LG and then you're still in the lead, I guess it's the right thing to do. So look at some of the stats. So 16-2 on the Megas in favour of sitto. Obviously they're that side of the map. 14-7 on the Yellows. 8-19 on the Reds. 19 in favour of XT there.
Impressive.
They might get this red though. Rick Mage in a great position, hits that rail. That's a really nice rail to hit as well. Doesn't wait for the red and gets
Punished. Oh no, Zyrinx
manages to steal it, yeah.
And that's the last red before quad, realistically.
Wow, they've been
no
caught
one's
out
gonna...
positionally as well. XT trying to move back up through that shotgun. They were blocked off completely. Wit and FRS are going to have to go the long way round. Let's cycle round a little bit. Have
Wit
a
and
look.
Gerper do have a
Gerper.
small amount of armour though. Although Gerper's going to lose his armour.
Does take out Zyrinx, that was important. Needed to get in 2 shafts up against them though. Not particularly strong, the sitto players, but they are going to get this quad in the hands of Zyrinx. Oh
wow.
What the hell? Where did he get shot from?
He got LG'd into a teammate's rocket or shotgun.
That was instantaneous damage. It's going to be one of those. That's pretty unfortunate, because that was their moment.
Exactly, that was a good chance to get this close to a tighty game again.
I did notice he might have been in trouble though, because he did actually only have 19 ammo going into that fight with Wins with LG, so maybe he would have been caught out anyway, but again, one of those moments, teammate killing you, might live to regret it. Flash down at this rail gun. Of course, you see that on this map, that such a strong focus on the rail and the lightning gun areas.
Well, it has to be, doesn't it? I mean, those are usually the 2 strongest weapons on most TDM maps.
Look, we've seen a rail pickup and then a lightning gun pickup for sitto.
Okay, so what is keeping sitto in this game is, their good play and making sure they are getting these strong weapons. And also,
frag margin.
Mega on its own is not necessarily great, but they are getting a great amount of Megas, 18-3, so they're not totally out-resourced, even though they're losing heavily on red armor pickups.
Mega is just grabbed again by Dimitri this time. He's going to be shafted down by Wins.
Excellent.
And excellent on the board there for Wins as well. 4th on the map thus far. Looks like it's anyone's game for this quad at the moment. So is dispatched. Flash comes in and avenges his heal. Well,
One is dead though.
Yeah, quad.
Pretty sure his wins with the pickup.
Was it pummeled?
Rocketed.
Right on the spot. Flash gets a nice spawn and grabs that red right in. Well,
yeah, I think what happened at that quad is Wins somehow got in while they were looking in a different direction, and then all of a sudden he's picked it up and they just turn around and kill him, but still they did a great job to pick it up rather than let it go to Sitto, who, you know, is 6 frags behind.
The momentum is with Sitto at the moment.
Yeah, they are picking up a lot of kills.
Look at this play. I mean, all of
next
XT
red
have
will
just
be
died
theirs
there.
as well.
They switch around 2 Zyrinks with that red.
Look at this attack. This is very optimistic.
Yeah, pretty suicidal, one might say. Attacking up a staircase with a rocket launcher as well. You've got to hit directs, basically.
And yes, he did hit one, but no, it's not the sort of attack you'd think would work many times.
Zyrinx knows, of course, the time of red. He's got a terrible opponent spawn right in front of him. That is so unfortunate. Could defend it effectively though. Oh, look at that damage! Oh my god, Flash! Great LG saved the day there. 35% overall. He's going to get, what, 3 or 4 frags in a row there.
Yeah, that's big. I mean, this has just changed this game completely.
It's like a 20 frag turnaround within these last few minutes. They were 10 behind. They're going to potentially be 10 up soon. Well, if their momentum keeps going anyway.
With Flash on the moment, I mean, he's picked up so many frags in the last minute or so. He's picked up, 5 frags in the last 30 seconds, maybe even a minute.
Terribly outshafted by FRS then, but didn't take anything away from the run of frags he had. And that's what you really need in these close games, just those runs of frags, and to not have a run of deaths. Look at the damage by both teams dealt out, and Rickmage comes out on top. He's going to be so careful. Oh, it does just survive. It's the 50 up. Careful, careful. Whoa, okay.
Check for some health, maybe?
Check. And now the Mega's up. Oh my god.
Look at that. Right in the back.
Look at this. Just got to get out of there. It's being hunted down, I think you can hear behind.
There's been some real crucial rails hit on Rickmage.
I don't know why he quite tried to push into that room with a shotgun still. But each to their own. If we're trying to defend this next red spawn. Dimitri did grab it! What a steal.
It's always instinctive to do what FRS did just then, but if he'd have just stood still on the red pickup point with Pummel out, then he'd have probably picked it up.
That's a good point. I mean, actually, his opponent didn't pull out Pummel, which is usually the forcing weapon.
Yeah, but it's kind of instinctive, isn't it? I mean, it's easy to watch it and say you shouldn't have moved, but while you're playing, it's just something you always just seem to do.
1 frag game. We've got 1 quad remaining. That's in 50 seconds.
Yeah, I did say it could come down to the last power up on this map, and it certainly has.
5 seconds to go until this Mega as well, which FRS is in a close proximity to, so Zyrinx, but neither of them had anything.
Neither of them knew the time, it seems.
Yeah, nobody's got their eye on it.
Maybe FRS did, but
didn't notice either.
Still sitting there, picked up eventually.
Who by though?
I think he was by a
Sitto player. Yeah, 20 seconds before quad. I don't necessarily think XT are in an absolutely perfect position here. Though they have got in early, and well, if you hit those shots, it's absolutely fine. Yeah.
Where Wit was hit by a rail.
FRS did exactly the right thing. They pushed in the door, just slowed it down. They have to hit these shots. And they do.
They have. This is brilliantly defended, and look, Gerber stacked.
Great play, and now this should actually give them victory here. I mean, all the frags are off the setup of quad. They don't even need particularly many frags off this quad run now. But I think they're going to get a few.
Yeah, as Gerp is seeing this game out for his team, as he's done so many times in the past.
Oh my god, dives right into the pummel.
Double pummel.
Brilliant play by Gerp there, brilliant play by XT setting up that final quad. 10 frag margin, 30 seconds. I mean, I guess in theory it's doable, but...
No. It's not happening.
So it looks like XT will go on into the Impressive Gaming League's TDM Cup final.
To play, we have no idea.
Well, the other semi-final will be played tomorrow. And what an excellent map we've seen. Excellent match even as well.
Yeah, great deciding map. Close until the very end.